Hey guys, let's talk. Um, One things I thought about that I was wanting to talk about. And by the way, please, I need comments. If you're with me on Facebook and you're one of my friends on Facebook, please, if it's easier for you, leave a comment on Facebook. I need topics that people would like to talk about. I hope I'm a little bit funny with it and a little informative with it. I like topics that help, I can compare things to what it's like now to what it's like when I was a kid kind of stuff. So if anybody's got any ideas and things like that, I would love to hear them. Um, Anyways, I don't want to go too far into that. Today's topic is kind of about karaoke, but more about memory. And with that being said, the way I got into this is I was trying to think of things that I could talk about to you guys. And karaoke is kind of fun. I really enjoy it. Excuse me. Pepsi. But I don't like bars. I don't drink at all. But I do love to karaoke. And of course, my entire life, I've been doing my own version of carpool karaoke. And you can ask my kids. And that's what kind of got it into the memory thing. But let me just say, in Tulsa, T-Town, there's not much to do here. Really, I mean, you can go to a movie, you can go to a restaurant, you can go to a bar. It's pretty much it, and that kind of sucks. So, karaoke's kind of fun, and I was wondering how many people out there really enjoy karaoke. Do you just well it out in the car? Because I no, I know it's not just my age. I know what it is. I realized a long time ago that if I like to do something, if it's something that I enjoy doing, usually about 50% of the people out there are just like me and enjoy the same thing. And so why be embarrassed about it? You know, if you look around and you see somebody that's going down the road and they're just really going at it and they're really getting into whatever song they're doing, smile. Give them a thumbs up. Isn't that fun, really? And you got to admit it, even if you're too inhibited to do it, some of you wish you could, all right? But so karaoke in front of an audience, that is a little different. I do understand that. But I am blessed with not it's not that I don't have any pride or care. I don't care. I don't care what people think. I'm having fun, and honestly, if I'm embarrassing the people around me, they're not the right people to be around me. I can tell you that my kids all enjoy karaoke. My son actually picked up jobs where he is a karaoke DJ. So he really enjoys karaoke and he's still involved with that. And it is now that my daughter is of age to be able to go into a bar. There were times when we found karaoke without it. Oh, and we all used to do Rockstar together. So that was a fun kind of game. Rockstar. Yeah, I think it was Rockstar. I don't know. One of those two. But anyways, we really had fun as a family. I don't know if my kids really realize how much singing was a part of our family life, whether it be a video game or fun rides in the car. And if y'all are watching, more than one. I know the first one that comes to mind, and it's none of y'all's business, but I know the first one that comes to mind, but there's more. I mean, there's the ride to Branson, not Branson, but your Silver Dollar City. There is rides just when we lived, Becca, sorry, but Jarrett, when we lived in Collinsville, the to and the from there were very long rides. And I know that we spent a lot of time singing, or I did, and you at least spent a lot of time listening for sure. And it's such a large part of our life these days. So, how many of you out there like karaoke? Admit to liking karaoke? Actually go do karaoke? Okay. Do you practice karaoke? Because I can tell you, all the people that I work with know that I do. I've got my favorite songs. They know what they are. It is Proud Mary, Elvis version, 1975, Las Vegas, white suit, okay? And nowadays, Uptown Funk, all right? I love to play Uptown Funk, sing Uptown Funk. It's one of my favorite karaoke songs, and one of it is because it involves the audience, and two is because it involves the people that I'm with, my girls especially, because they go woo. So all that kind of stuff. They really have fun. We really have fun with it. I've got videos of it. We have so much fun with it. So, how many of you like to karaoke? And with that being said, do you memorize all the words to your favorite songs? Of course you do. Of course you do, right? And that's where, while I was thinking about this video, it led back into a moment with one of my kids. Now, I want to say, and I'm pretty sure this was a moment with Becca, my daughter. And we were talking, the song American Pie was on the radio. And I absolutely love that song and know every word to it. And at a very young age, I mean, like 5, 6, maybe 7, but I don't even think so, she realized that there are virtually no words repeated in that song, and that it lasted for a long time. And she asked me, she said, Mama, if you know all the words to this song, and then you think about all the words to all the other songs that you know, how many songs do you know? And my answer was that that's a really good question, and it's a lot. It's a whole lot if you think about it. And then I led her on, because we have a really good friend who at that moment in time, let me digress a little bit. I have a friend that I've known since I was 12 and he was 13, and now he is a professional singer in a cover band here in Tulsa. And my daughter knows him quite well. And so my next words were, and if you think about how many words I know, I'm not going to, well, his name is Steve. I don't think that's a problem. I was like, if you think about how many words I know, and then think about how many words Steve knows. And you should have just seen the look on her face, because as she started to think about it in her tiny little brain, it's like it exploded. She was like, So with that being thought, I was like, yeah, we got a whole lot of memories like that. Now, I've got a whole lot of memories. I even find myself in this day and age, it takes me longer and longer and longer to remember stuff. And I literally feel like I have a storage file in my head Like if you can just think of, folders, storage file. And in this storage file, there's some kind of order because it's my chaotic order. And I know I have a chaotic order. But with that being said, it's almost like sometimes I feel myself going through my Rolodex of files looking for the right memory file. And I'm not a computer, and I don't want to be compared to a computer, but the brain is our computer. The human brain is our body's God-given computer. We all know that. So, with that being said, I got to thinking about all of the memories that I've got and how far back I can remember and what are my first memories, barring the jokes that I've told, about. Never mind. And it goes back a while, and they get sparse as they go back. But one thing I remembered is that I used to know everybody's phone number that was around me. It was like, this person, what's their number, what's their number, what's their number, what's their number. I still remember my home telephone number from when I was a child, my grandmother's home telephone number. Back then, you didn't have to memorize or even dial the area code, the 918 in Tulsa Park. So it was just 7 numbers, but still, I was always told, for safety's sake, I had my aunt's phone number, my uncle's phone number, my address, my grandmother's address. I can still tell you mine, anything that's like my grandparents and me, because we lived within 6 blocks of each other. I can remember their stats, kind of thing. I know my grandparents' birthdays. I know my parents' birthdays. I know all of these numerical numbers and all of these words and all of this stuff. And it got me to thinking, in today's day and age, today, you ask me what my phone number is, I could tell you my home phone number when I was 5 years old faster than I can tell you what my phone number is right now. I can't tell you what my son or my daughter's phone number is. I don't know, they're on speed dial. Yeah. So if I'm in a car crash, my phone doesn't work and they can't access it, who you gonna call? Right? That's not good. That's not a good progression. I did it again, dang it. Hold on.